Hey
All
everyone,
right.
welcome to another episode of Rank Advantage Phoenix. Hey guys, how you doing?
Oh, wonderful.
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm
Yeah.
excited to shoot this video. I'm excited to have another discussion around SEO. Like, it's
Oh,
been,
yeah.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and you were just on with Chris Walker earlier, and I totally didn't know this was a thing, but apparently I let slip something that other people charge for. I think it might have blown up some people's spots.
Yeah, he kind of like he started doing the Kyle Sabraw thing that he does when he's on a roll. He just starts talking about something and I'm paying
What
attention
happened?
to him.
What
And
did you
So one of the questions was, I didn't even do the full thing, but Chris was like, "Whoa, hold on there, buddy." He's like, "Hey, people pay for this stuff."
yeah,
Um, But yeah, so one guy was there. There was a question that was, "Hey, how can I practice and learn more about ranking GBPs if I don't have one?" And I said, "Well, one way you can do it if you want to learn how a website affects your GBP is take your local guide account, find a GBP in an area that doesn't have a website attached to it, which isn't hard, and then just create a website for that GBP, and then go and edit that GBP to add in the website. Then the website will be connected there. Then whatever you do in the GBP will affect the website, right?" And then I don't know, I guess we can cut this out later if we want to, but the other half of that is then now that you have control of the website, you can create a email address off of that domain, right? Then you get your Yext citations. Then you blast out, directory citations, whatever, just on Fiverr or shit. You get a phone number, like a call rail number or something, right? And then you do a press release, and in about 6 weeks, then you can go and try attempt to claim that business. And then because you have the press release, you already have control of the website with the email on the website domain. You've seeded the vector with all the NAP with your call rail number and shit, right?
shit.
Now you can take over that GBP.
That's pretty slick.
And that was the other part of that thing. I didn't know people paid for that. I thought that was just like a thing that people knew about.
Yeah,
Oh,
we were
saying that that's what he said. He goes, people pay for that. Don't like stop, slow down.
Yeah,
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you pretty much said people pay for that strategy, and I was like, oh shit.
are you gonna
Yeah.
cut this out? Are you gonna cut this out right now? Or are we going? Or is this gonna stay on?
I'm not editing anything out of this episode, so be careful
Okay.
what you want to say next. That's all.
Yeah.
This is just
Well, that's interesting. I mean, I think that's like I think that kind of like actually coincides with what we're going to be doing next, which is branding,
Hmm.
and creating brands. And one of the things that I think is super important is like, this also applies to like clients, right? If a client doesn't have like a good brand, if they don't have like good mentions or anything like that, I mean, nothing's going to really happen. You could sit there and, build them a beautiful website and all this kind of stuff. But if you're not getting anything out there, they're not going to get found. And so
Hmm.
um, I think that should be, I think that's going to be our next,
a big thing.
that's going to be one of
Yeah.
our next little contests here that I have with Moon. We're going to be going into that later.
Yeah, I'm so
Yeah.
stoked about it. Tim geeked out about it because like
Yeah.
we'll get into it in a minute,
Well,
but
I just feel
Yeah.
like here's the thing. I just want you all to know that you might be the fucking Phoenix. Okay.
yes.
All right. But I'm the fucking camel. All right. And let me tell you,
Camel.
I'm in there for the long haul. Right. You know what
Yeah.
my like I don't just burn out. I just keep on
Okay.
going.
Yeah.
And just saying that I think you're kind of getting yourself caught up into something that I don't know if you really want to get caught up into.
I
Ooh,
mean,
fighting words.
you
I'm
know,
just saying.
I rebirth over and over like okay. We are in it for the long haul because I said to you like I don't want to make this kind of effort for 30 days only. Let's make it 90 days at least, you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
So this is going to be some cool stuff, I
Yeah.
think.
Yes, it is.
Because
Yes,
then
it
Yeah.
yeah, because
and
then people can take like we're gonna do two different interpretations of it, like however Dimitri thinks branding works and how I think it works, and apply it to our names. But then we can reveal what we did, and people can choose to use those strategies
Right.
to do it for their clients. You know?
Oh, and just to throw this in there, Kyle and I just happen to have a client right now who's in a predicament where they cannot get a GBP verified for whatever reason. Okay, they've tried, they've gotten it shut down, and they've entrusted us. So I'm going to be implementing also alongside all this something like real worldly, not just the things that you and I are going to be doing, Moon, but
Yeah.
then we're all going to compare all three.
That's slick.
Did you hear the condescension in his voice, Kyle? You and I don't do enough. He's gonna go out and do this real world thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like
Well,
he
let me listen. I just want to make sure this is all gonna like Moon. This can't just be all fun and games. This has to relate to business.
Yeah.
that's why I'm gonna be beating you pretty
I
bad.
don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
So
You know.
is this the pest control company that we just signed?
Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna be a really interesting case study that
I already
we
got
can
some
roll
things in
out.
motion that I think is gonna definitely work.
Hmm.
And 100% I'm gonna make it happen.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll
So
see.
Yeah.
this branding thing is gonna be super exciting, and like don't let me forget that we have to show our names and see where we stand and go over the
Hmm.
Oh, you want to do that now?
um
Yeah.
Let's do
Let's
that
do that
now.
now. Yeah.
Okay.
So we don't forget.
All right, here, let me just go ahead. I'm just gonna go ahead and I
share.
am going to share my screen. All right. So do I do an incognito or what?
Yeah,
Yeah, do
go
it
ahead.
incognito. Yeah.
Okay. Moon. Is that how you spell your last name?
Yeah. No, it's AIN. He's already trying to jinx me. I see.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at this.
Oh, look at that. We got one picture there.
I've
Okay.
got
Moonhussain.com. Who is this leather goods guy?
Okay,
someone
hold on.
really rude who won't return my fucking domain to me.
Yeah.
So I'm
So
Oh, okay.
got more images here.
yeah, that's me. That's an old property, Moon Hussein Ninja.
Moon
Um
Hussein Ninja. Tell me about that. Look at that
God,
picture.
man,
That was adorable.
I know. Ever blossoming in my career then. This was like 10 years ago. I remember
Yeah.
doing that little photo shoot by myself too.
Do we want to go to second page? I think.
Yeah, let's do the second
Yeah.
page. Look, my poor little video is on page 2, man.
Oh, look, and somebody's pirating your RYR course.
Yeah, that's old news.
What
Yeah.
a
Hey,
what a
is
piece of
that
shit. Oh,
that's
I'm over the moon, Hussein.
over the moon.
Oops,
There's
looks
a
like
moon Hussein. That's crazy. Is there
we
a
go to
moon?
page three. Are we
Wow.
done on page three or no?
Uh,
Page
Let's just, I mean, page one and two, I think is perfectly fine.
one
all right.
and two. Yeah, it's overkill. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Ooh.
You're
Ooh.
already so this is what I wanted to ask you, Dimitri, and don't give me a bold-faced lie. Have you been working on this?
No, but
No.
I just find it really interesting that um hmm, who's this person here? Oh my God. I went to high school with this person. That's weird.
What
Really?
did you do like a presentation with them or
No, I don't know why. Yeah,
that's
yeah,
weird.
Mary. Oh, that's weird. That's
Yeah, who's
interesting.
that? Who's that guy?
Oh,
Yeah.
this guy, he's like this awesome guy that's really good at Facebook ads.
Huh.
He does like e-commerce, and I made a video for him, like a
Oh,
testimonial.
nice.
Oh shit. Okay. That's interesting.
Let's see here. What the fuck? Has my address out here? Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this. Transparent California.
Oh, yeah, I'm on there too. You can find me
Oh,
on there from when I worked at the city.
look at this. It says exactly what I make here as an adjunct. Um, that's interesting. Well, I guess people know how
Yeah.
much I fucking make.
I mean, well, like I said, like you can find me on Transparent California from like 10 years ago when I was working for the city of Long Beach.
This,
Super.
this blueprint thing, that was with that Ryan Stewart. I made a
Ryan
video for
Stewart.
him too.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Um, so is this all? Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna have to put that in our little folder there, Moon.
Yes, please do.
And I wonder what my page two looks like. Let me
Are we gonna
see.
do like percent? Like, how are we gonna do this? Percentage of like what's the whole like what's the what's like our
Yeah, I'm trying to think about this because we could see how many new properties we bring in, or but then you could also improve positionings too. Like I don't know which way to go about it, if
Mm.
I'm being honest.
Well,
I don't know.
let's do percentage of the top 20 that are your personal, like for you personally, right? So I
Uh,
mean, it could be even something like that transparent California or whatever. Like we'll count that because that's about you. That's about
But
you,
like if
Dimitry Morgan.
what if someone interviewed me as a guest? Would that
That
be
would count because it's about you, it's about your brand.
right? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
I think the best part of this is like it's like it's more of a fake competition, but
Oh,
it's a fun
oh,
competition.
oh no, it's a real competition, buddy.
I mean, the sad thing is for you though, it's going to be really hard to get you out there,
Yeah,
um, because
yeah.
there's like legitimately someone with like
The moonhussain.com. We'll see what I need to do to topple that son of a gun. Like we'll
Yeah.
we'll we'll see what I can come up with. Um,
Yeah. Let me
but
let me let me share mine here. So this
yeah, go
is
for it. Have you started your work at all on this, Demi?
oh no, I thought nope, not at all.
well, yeah. So I got pretty much everything on the first two pages is me.
Kyle, show Dimitri today's like in the carousel today's thing with me, you, and Chris.
Yeah.
Like it's already up there, right
Yeah,
there.
live streams index really fast.
Look at
Oh
that.
Like,
shit.
yeah, so like what I used to do is I used to guarantee people page one rankings in 24 hours. And I would record a video and then use OB Studio to live stream it to YouTube and it would show up for that keyword, local SEO, whatever,
Do
in
they drop
24
off?
That's
hours.
great.
Do these drop off just as fast, or will they maintain?
They'll drop off eventually, yeah. Because
Okay.
the reason that they index and get ranked so fast is because Google assumes that it's news content. So it's heavily affected by the freshness part of the algorithm.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes total
Yeah.
sense.
But yeah, I mean the fastest I ever got something on the first page was 3 minutes with YouTube. Yeah.
That's pretty fucking
So
cool.
That's
Um,
yeah.
great.
eventually, me and you, Kyle, can topple you and Dimitri. I wonder if there will be jealousy issues if
What
our
do you
Oh,
mean?
carousel goes over yours and Dimitri's carousel.
You're talking about your conversations with Kyle?
The yeah, the video that we did today, if it outranks you and Dimitri, I'm just being silly now.
No, 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 no. I think you're kind of subconsciously. This is going to become a real problem.
See,
It's going to become a huge problem.
I know this guy too well.
I'm going to have to report you to
yeah.
the authorities.
And I
What
don't
is
know
it?
if you guys have seen this, but have you guys seen this too? This mostly shows up on mobile.
Oh shit. People search next?
Hmm.
When the fuck did this happen? I haven't seen.
This is for maybe a month now. Google's been A/B testing this. I saw it first on mobile, and just in the past couple of weeks, I've seen it on desktop. But obviously, this is what people are searching after they do this. So this is, just as an aside, stuff that you should have on your local landing page, and then also in your SEO Neo runs.
Oh, that's cool because I have not seen that so far in my searches. So they must be
Yep.
testing it or rolling it out or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, so these are things that you should be adding in there. I mean, cost obviously you want to have that on every single page, but like talking about the window tinting process,
Mhm.
Right.
mentioning there's a warranty, yeah. So this little something I thought was interesting.
You just
Yeah.
threw a little grenade in there and backed up. No, that's
Yep.
Yeah, why not? Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
Awesome.
that's Kyle's.
Um,
You know
wait,
what? I wonder
so
if
what is an RDF triple, by the way? Because you've mentioned that a million times.
Before we get into RDF triples, because we are
Okay.
going to get heavily into that, did you want to go over the rules that you wrote down for the branding competition, Dimitri, real quick? And then that way we're done with the branding segment and we move on to RDF triples?
I'm just gonna write it down here in our notes. I'm gonna say what percentage of right of properties like not owned, right? Where
uh I
properties owned.
mean it could be so like
I think we should do percentage of properties owned. In other
yeah,
words,
percentage of the top
like something
20.
I created. right? Not
Yeah,
not like a YouTube channel that doesn't count. So like percentage of properties owned. So in
but
other
that's
words, if I
kind
can
of,
log into like a Facebook account, if I can log into something, then I think that's what it is. Because if you think about it, right? Like if you're trying to, the whole point is for us to rank a client, right? So if I'm going to say to the client, hey, listen, I'm going to get you on page one, or let's say, for example, we want to do something where maybe we don't want a particular someone to occupy the space of Google, like maybe we want a particular, entity or individual to not be on the first page. So what do? You're going to create everything that you own to put on top to push them down, right?
but what if you already have videos and stuff out there, even if you did them as a guest, you could push them up too. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I
Well,
think
I'm just
that
saying,
should count. Like I said, like unlinked brand mentions are going to be huge in 2025, which means getting stuff on property that you don't own. But I think it whatever works to take over, the
I think
first 20
I don't know.
spots.
I think because then I could just go ahead and just create a bunch of YouTube videos
You
and
Yeah,
can.
then,
why not?
Mhm.
Yeah,
but I'm
I
just
don't
saying
see a
I would
problem.
say
But
properties
that's what I
owned.
do.
I'd
But you
say properties
already,
owned.
yeah, you and Kyle already have like guest appearances you've done. You could push up those videos too. And I mean, I'm okay with any properties already created to be pushed up as well. As long as your name is mentioned in there. Your like Moon Hussain, that's me and not the other Moon Hussain. Like I don't think it has to be properties we own only.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay,
that's fine. I mean,
let's do
so
it.
percentage of properties. So what we'll do is we'll take the screenshots now. Okay, then we'll count and then tally that up in 30/90.
Okay,
Right?
perfect.
Is that correct?
Hmm.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Um, yeah, because here's the thing. I was thinking about this. Like, if you think about branding, but then you think about, let's say, RDF triples, I think that is like that basically is what we always talk about, right? Because like, isn't that how it works?
In a way, that's how you get your brand associated with a specific topic or a keyword. But you yourself are a topic and keyword too, right?
Mm,
So RDF triples, if my theories are correct, which so like I used to do this. Like what I used to be able to do is get like 50.xyz domains, right? Because they're like $2 a piece. So you get like 50 of those, you spend $100, and then you use a plugin to create just like 100 pages or 1,000 pages in each one of those sites, just with spun content. But in that content would literally be like, you know, luxury home builder, Bob's Home Builders. Like Bob's Home Builder is a luxury home builder in San Diego,
Okay.
right? So the idea was that you get 50 of those sites, get 100 pages on each of those sites that mentions the same thing, and that's 50,000 or 5,000 whatever mentions of this very specific keyword, right? And that trains Google's machine learning. And it stopped working. I think it's because we just use like shitty spun content. Like I would just literally just like get you know, pay somebody, 2 cents per word to create an article about this and then put it through Spin Rewriter and then just, send it out there.
mm,
So, but that did work until it stopped. So
mm.
my thinking is now is that it's not that the RDF triple spamming stopped working, it's that spun content stopped working.
I mean,
So,
that's a valid assumption.
but now that you can do like we can create like 50, we can create 1,000 articles in a day with ChatGPT, right?
Right.
They're not going to be fast, but they won't be spun. But as long as they all have the RDF triple, then we can blast those out using like
Got it.
SEO or whatever.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you're saying you can take a statement like Kyle is an SEO expert in
right.
whatever city. And if you, for the lack of a better phrasing, spam the web with it, or you have enough mentions of it on the internet, that's what your entity will get associated with, and that's what's going to show up when you look up Kyle Sabraw or
Right. You're training the machine learning.
okay.
And I mean, like I mentioned before, there was that bike shop. I don't remember what it was called now. It was a small mom and pop bike shop in Santa Clarita, and they were importing cargo bikes, Christiania bikes. And so I had done this for them, and whenever you typed in Christiania bikes, um, buy Christiania bikes or whatever, I had them up top, like literally even above the brand name Christiania bikes, just because I did this,
That's
right?
okay.
So I know this works, right? It's
Yeah.
just I think the tactics have changed to where you can't do it with spun content now. You just have that RDF triple, which is a subject, predicate, and an object. In this content, Google reads it and then it trains Google's machine learning because it just sees it over and over and over and over again. Not only that, this is how I used to influence autocomplete too, which you can't do now. It has to do with CTR, but I think the same principle still applies.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, because like I think one of the tests that we're going to be revealing, right? I'm not going to mention it, man. Don't worry. Just one of the tests is testing that same concept with Facebook ads, right? And seeing if, let's say, 100 or several thousand clicks or searches with a particular term, right, would improve like a GBP or something, right? Um, so
Right.
that's something that I found very interesting, and like and applying that to it as well. But I've also like looked into, and I've noticed like I think it's getting to a point where if you don't know how to use all the tools, I'm saying like if you don't know how to do ads and Facebook and Google and SEO, I think that's where you're going to, and if you don't understand branding, I think if you don't understand how to like use AI, if you don't really understand, if you don't really get the whole picture, I think this is a
Hmm.
new phase of like where we're going to be seeing, not phase, maybe it's like a new evolution of like the entire business model.
Hmm.
Whereas before it was like phone books, right? You were a phone book salesperson, right? Hey, let me list you in my phone book. You're going to get found that way. Then it became the internet. Then it became this. Then it became that. I'm thinking that now, if you don't apply all those tactics, you're out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're absolutely correct. Yeah.
It's the new world order. Is that
Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes. Actually,
Yeah, this is I would say it's one of the biggest changes in SEO, like since I've started my career, bringing branding aspect into it. Um,
Yeah. I mean, you absolutely you can't just be plugging whatever bullshit Yoast tells you or whatever stuff Pop tells you into a page anymore and expect to rank. Now you actually have to know marketing. And the SEOs who can't do this are leaving the industry right now.
yep,
yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's definitely
yeah.
because they can't take off the SEO hat and think a little bit broader, right? Like the broader
Yep.
scope of things.
I can think of
Yep.
one particular SEO that you and I both know, Kyle, that you know, definitely is still sort of like they're kind of stuck in their own old ways, and the only thing that keeps them going is maybe a decent website and adding GHL to it, and that's it.
Hmm.
But they're definitely
Yep.
relying on some good old tactics that don't really work.
Right.
You know,
Exactly. Exactly. And if it's the same person that I'm thinking of too, I just created a video about how their stuff doesn't work.
you know what? I wonder. You know,
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
wonder who that is. You know.
But also, I was just thinking, I don't know why I didn't think about this before, but we don't even need to take screenshots. Like, dude, look at this. Like, I just pulled the search results into Google Sheets here. So now we have all this here.
Oh shit.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
you're correct.
So I'll do that for you too, Moon. But yeah, so yeah, we'll just do this every so often and see how progress is being made.
Okay,
Dude, that's wild.
yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, super, super important because Dimitri, like you were saying, this is not something that can be ignored anymore. Like this isn't something like where you're a mechanic just going in here and wrenching on whatever and then the car runs. Like now you have to hook it up to a computer and you have to know diagnostics and you have to know all this other stuff too.
Yep.
It's like the difference between working on a 55 Chev and then working on, a 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee
Well,
Trailhawk.
I'm going to take it to the next level there, Kyle. It's like you and I are basically we're running a race, the Baja 1000 or like whatever the car or whatever it is, that other race. And on top of all that stuff, we're also adding on a bunch of components and doing a bunch of things, and we're just essentially creating tech to make ourselves win
Yeah.
and whatever it takes to win. And I think that's what I've noticed. Like I noticed that if there's one thing that I've noticed this whole time or come across is people are just repeating the same old sales pitch, right? They have the same pitch,
Mhm.
they have the same stupid formulas that they've got. They use the same vernacular. They're so fucking boring to listen to, right? They talk about, what is your what is it they always talk about? They're like, what's your what's your with like lifetime client value? What's the value? What's that value? Like what
Mhm.
that's important, but
Yeah.
it's like
Right.
that's like that tactic that they learned from a course that they took, whatever. And that's why I think that like this course that we're running is better because we're not just sitting there, repeating something else or taking something else and then yeah, I'm still on Zoom. Oh, wait, hold on one second. Hold on.
Sure.
Fun.
Yeah. Anyway, that was weird. Sorry about that. But yeah, but my whole thing is that like my attitude towards everything basically is like our course is going to be teaching people not just some bullshit that we put into Chat GPT and said, hey, you know what, reword this, or hey, here's an avatar, okay, and you're going to fill out this avatar form because that's what you're supposed to do. I learned all that stuff at one point. Not going to lie, I did.
Same here.
I
Yeah.
did. And I took all that stuff, but I learned eventually not to just be stuck there. I learned that I had to like improvise.
Hmm.
That's the difference between our course.
Well, I think it's like anything. Either you can blend in with the crowd and you're gonna be mediocre,
Mhm.
or you can kind of start to experiment and test and play and learn new things and
Hmm.
kind of stand out from the crowd because now you've discovered something, you've done something a little different. And to your point about this membership course or whatever we want to call it,
Group, your ranked group.
yeah, rank advantage.
Hmm.
Excuse me.
Oh no, excuse you.
I apologize. Okay.
I think that like and I don't say these words lightly. I roll my eyes because the word value has been thrown around so much in our industry. But to get this for the first 99 people for $99 when we are offering information that's going to be worth thousands of dollars.
Wait,
Like,
how
Which,
much?
like, I apparently already accidentally did.
Wait,
yeah,
So,
exactly.
how much are you talking about? How much are you saying?
$99 for the per month for the first 99 people. Okay? And they get this incredible information and you're going to learn how we're doing things, how we're like what the test results are, and especially this branding thing alone. We're going to be doing it two different ways. You're going to see what worked and what didn't work at our
hmm.
expense. Because there could be things that I think are going to work or Dimitri thinks are going to work well, and they don't or they do. And you get to cherry pick what works and go fucking execute it, on your client or your own sites or whatever. You know what I'm trying
Yeah.
to say.
You know what I'm gonna do? Kyle, I just want to make this real quick, guys. I'm just gonna throw this in the mix. Okay. Kyle, right now, I want you to go ahead. Please share your screen. Please let us know what comes up as power lesbian. Please let us know what comes up as power lesbian. Because here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Okay.
My
What I'm gonna
face.
do there is I'm gonna make sure that there's a certain particular person named Shannon Leinard. Okay.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna become a power lesbian. Power
Okay.
lesbian. You think I'm joking here?
Oh my God.
No, I don't. This is gonna be my
Are
This
you
is
mad at me that I asked you? I'm
anatomy of a
sorry.
power lesbian. Okay.
Okay, we
Power
got
lesbian. Oh, we got, you know
representation.
what? Let's get her in Google Images as
Okay, we
powerless
got
and
that.
ode to the
Got that.
power. We could do this
she gonna
in
RDF
Reddit.
triple Shannon is a power
I
lesbian?
swear to God. No, I swear to God.
Oh,
Yep.
and then
Okay.
register a site called Shannon is a powerlesbian.com and throw it up.
Oh shit. Wait a second. You know what? I never thought
And then
about
you put those RDF triples in the page URLs, and you have like 1,000 URLs.
You guys are
Yeah.
that. Power
Yeah.
lesbian. By the way, what exactly is a power lesbian? Oh, that's someone who sets up an SEO testing group
that
called
That's right. That's
Anti-Spin.
right. And just shows the power all over the
Isn't that an
place.
RDF
Yeah.
triple? Didn't I just do
That
it?
that is Shannon is a power lesbian.
Yeah,
That's a triple right there.
have
that's it.
triple
You got it.
machine learning. Like Kyle, that can be your project. Get Shannon up there. But no, that is super interesting.
Okay, so not any people showing up just yet.
Hmm.
Jennifer Lawrence's style is
Oh my God.
there's a TikTok here. There's definitely a play here.
Look at how much social media.
Oh, now it's saying Lupita Nyong'o is. This is news, and Kate Blanchett isn't she Hera on the Thor movies?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Feminine power suits. I got a
Well,
power suit. I didn't even
A
know.
new era of the power lesbian fashion is here.
Yeah.
Love
I
it.
we got some play here to do this.
yeah, we
Yeah.
do. And like this is I mean, it's not new information, but it still blows my mind how much social media, how many social media properties show up on
Mm-hmm.
names and stuff. Like it's Instagram, it's YouTube, it's God knows I've seen Pinterest come up,
Mm-hmm.
and TikTok. You just saw TikTok pop up. So holy shit!
There's
Like
this
Well, you
one.
know what's
Oh, sorry. What? Sorry.
And you know what? Like I showed you guys before, like, you can take Shannon. Oh, check out, sorry, completely off topic, but check out ByteDance's Omni-Human model now. It's going to blow your mind. But basically, we can take a picture of Shannon, record her voice, and then have that picture of Shannon have movements and then talking and stuff. We can have Shannon be like, "Good
Dude.
God, I love Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the savior.
oh
Donald
my
Trump this,
God,
Donald Trump that." And
she's
then we put that on
gonna
TikTok and stuff as Power Lesbian loves Donald Trump.
oh my
You
God.
could create a whole channel of just you're
We
creating
could.
videos.
Yeah.
Like it's funny, like there's actual like women that are like models on Instagram that are fully AI,
Oh
which is
yeah.
hilarious. And
That's
it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
people are clicking on it, they're like, yeah, hell yeah, 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 yeah,
But
yeah.
that just, I mean, it just shows you the power of social media and local marketing now, not just for social media, but for SEO. Like
Yeah.
you saw that, like social media is popping up on the first page of Google,
yeah. So
That's
right?
in
that's
terms of
100%.
in terms of a business, what does this mean? So if I interpreted it means to start social media, like start whether Twitter applies to X applies to you, whether it's YouTube, start those channels, Facebook, start that, Instagram, start that for your business or your name
Hmm.
or whatever, right? Those are the few things. Get interviewed if you can, create your own content, right? Like
Hmm.
create with social media properties. That's how
Yep.
it gets interpreted in my mind.
Yeah.
If you have different thoughts, share them now.
No, that's absolutely it. And so, yeah, this is super, super important for branding. There are certain social media properties that you need to get. You need to get your Facebook, right? Get a Facebook group, right? And you know what else is ranking is Spotify playlists. Those are ranking, right? Start your own podcast and make it a playlist,
Yeah.
right? And obviously, like YouTube and Pinterest are big ones too. But then you saw TikTok on there,
You give me some more
Instagram.
ideas. Go ahead, Kyle. Keep going.
Yeah. And then yeah, and then you can even start ranking like Instagram posts, Facebook posts, event posts, stuff like that,
Yeah.
Okay.
right?
So Instagram supposedly, I read somewhere, is going to allow you to drop links into their posts soon. Okay.
Really?
Yeah. So, and I think that's if you do something, I forgot what it is, but I was just reading about it. So, like, I mean, I think that alone is interesting. That alone is interesting. And
That is really interesting.
yeah,
Yeah.
We should be
yeah.
the first ones to abuse it.
Oh, we will find a way to abuse this.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
We'll find a way to abuse this.
Um,
Yeah.
are we, so Moon, like, basically, are we essentially going to become like the top SEO testing group out there?
Yeah, hell yeah, we
I
are.
think we are, right?
Fuck yeah, we are. Because we're talking about
How
current
can we be
things.
the top SEO group if we can't even rank the name though for top SEO testing group? We should try this. This
Mhm.
is
I like that.
I
Hold
wonder
on.
how we could do this. Like, how can we rank for top? You know what we need to do is we need to start creating a directory of the top SEO testing groups.
You could do that. Um,
Yeah, just like we do for our clients and rank directory pages and shit.
I mean, you could have Rank Advantage Phoenix just take over.
Yeah.
RDF
Oh,
Triples.
what? SE, IMG courses, but a lot. But it's weird. You know what's happening? It's like okay, it's like um, it brings up top U.S. companies for SEO, not even
Really?
testing.
Share your screen. What are you seeing? And this is great because people watching this can see like how we think about SEO and how we notice things and stuff on here.
So I got like top SEO
Oh,
testing group.
you know what's interesting is that one right before the AI overview, that is a new featured snippet style.
Right here.
So this is also being done with machine learning with AI. So Google is yeah. Oh, is that okay? Go to where it says six more rows. Yeah.
Yeah, I did, and then it takes me to this page.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen other ones to where if you do more rows, then it just gives you more listings, and that's just Google pulling things from other sources and shit.
But
They
look,
might
what
just be testing that and shit though.
the
So
top? Wait, what? Wait,
But
this
go
what
back,
is it?
no,
What is
practice.
this?
Go back to the search results.
Okay, okay, sorry. But look, like first page sage.com.
Yeah, I know who first page Sage is. Keep scrolling down. Keep scrolling down.
Okay.
Companies, testing group, companies, SEO tools, SEO agency recommendations. Keep scrolling down. Keep scrolling down. There's nothing here for top SEO testing groups except
Oh,
for okay,
cool.
perfect. So we register top SEO testing group.com. We create directory listings. We put in reviews, mark all that shit up with schema, pound it with links, and then there we go.
All right,
okay.
hold on a second here. Oh shit.
Now,
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me make sure because I'm dyslexic, so I always have to make sure. Did I spell this correct?
Top SEO testing group.com. Try groups plural.
or just
Yes.
try SEO testing groups because that's broader and like might be beneficial or more beneficial.
SEO testing groups.com. I mean that's it. Okay, let's get this.
Oh
This
shit.
would be another
Right.
testable run.
There
This
you
is
go.
hilarious.
Put Rank
Yeah.
Advantage Phoenix right up there. See,
Yeah.
there you go. There's another aspect of like how you market your own business. Straight
You
up.
know what? And this, I mean, you could even do like top SEOs in San Diego.com. Make that list, make that graph or whatever, and then just put you at the top,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's funny because and the best part of it is like how many people will actually go through this and do it themselves?
Yeah.
Right.
That's the
That's a
funniest part.
How many actually know how to do it? Yeah.
Well, that's another thing. But I'm just saying, like if if you really wanted to, you could literally just I think this is the best part about this is like you could take a certain somebody, right? After we prove our results here in Moon. You could literally take a certain somebody that you don't like, okay? Then you can create a bunch of properties and then just rank them above that person. And so whenever someone searches that person's name, they'll just go to your property.
poopy head
You
down.
know what? We've like this is something that I will not like I'm not gonna put this on video or whatever, but I actually like we've actually done that in the past to where we've done somebody's name and scam or somebody's name and scammer and ranked that for that person's name.
Okay.
Oh,
I was
yes.
Yeah.
going to say this could work for reputation management in a positive or negative way.
Well, yeah. Well, I've done the same thing for in a positive way too, because like I registered like business scam or businessscammer.com and shit, and I would rank it on the first page, and I would put, is whatever a scam. People are saying that no, it is not a scam. People are saying blah 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 blah, and put positive reviews and shit in there, so people can't then rank that
Yeah.
because yeah, and I've done the same thing back when I did more reputation management. Yeah.
Yeah, so think about it. You could take a person, and if you really wanted to be a butthole to them, you could push, like, you could create new properties with whatever crap you wanted to push against them and push
Mhm.
them up into the search engine. In this case, in our case, we're trying to brand ourselves. So we're going to push properties that are either already existing or we'll create new ones.
Yeah,
So it can go.
absolutely.
But if you think about this, like that's like simple, like old school marketing 101. If you're
Yeah.
Hmm.
Pepsi, you're going to have X amount of billboards and next to Coca-Cola, right?
Yep.
You're going to say that your taste test or the Pepsi taste test challenge or whatever, like
Hmm.
thing is about pushing the other person out of the way, right? Or other entity. And
Yep.
I think the fact that we're realizing this now is like something that we already know, right? It's so
Mhm.
natural, but it's like moving in this direction.
Yeah,
That's cool.
absolutely.
And that's
Yeah.
pretty cool too, because like in some ways you could even show your clients like, like what you're doing. And when they search for your name, you show up, or maybe it's a RDF triple statement, right? And you show
Hmm.
up and nobody else shows up, right? Like
Right.
Yeah,
it's a gimmick, but
Yeah.
like it still shows some level of skill.
that's fucking funny.
That is fun.
Yeah.
So for our next test, you and me have this challenge of branding, Dimitri. But what does Kyle have? Do we know what Kyle?
Um,
It's a good
yeah, I
question.
mean it's going to be along the same lines to where like we're talking about the RDF triples and branding and stuff. I'm going to redo that test and see that if I can create all these essentially PBNs and instead of using just spun content, use actual written content and stuff with these RDF triples, spam those RDF triples and see if I can get a bump for the keyword for the client that way.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
going to be super fucking cool.
Yeah,
Like,
before I was doing this, we were getting like, 15, 20 spot jumps
yeah,
in organic. And we were getting movement in GBPs and stuff too. Like not huge, but it would go from like 15 to 10,
yeah,
overall. Yeah.
right. Hey, that's still a jump, right?
Yeah,
So,
but every little bit helps, I guess.
yeah.
We're gonna also just because like for fun, but we're also gonna have our like our what is it called when you have like that one thing that is kind of a constant? Like we have a
Your
pest control
control.
company,
Oh yeah.
our control moon is going to be a pest control company. And then we're going to show people exactly how we're going to get that pest control company not only on the maps, but be able to claim an actual GBP, how we did it, what the
Hmm.
process was, or do we really want to let them know? Is that something we really want to let them know?
I mean, I, I'm. Let's do it. Let's fucking
Sure.
really blow people's minds. You know what I
Because
mean? Like,
I kind of feel like, I don't know. I feel like, well, Kyle, like, would you be worried? What if a certain someone that we don't like decides to start following us? Is that something we should be concerned about?
Fuck him. He can't do what we do.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
we're gonna be
Yeah.
describing things on a higher level anyway. Like a lot of people, like we'll break it down as much as possible,
Yeah.
but you know,
No.
not everyone can follow shit. You know what I mean? Um,
I think the thing is this, right? And this is what we're going to be doing is that we just figure shit out and there's no playbook. We're not going
Hmm.
to a playbook.
yep.
And so we're sharing our like ability to be adaptable with you guys,
Mhm.
whereas other people are just they're not going to put in that time. So that's kind of what I'm
Hmm.
excited about.
No, they're not. And also, like, because we're doing this, because it is Rank Advantage Phoenix, we're gonna be pushing our own limits too, right? Like we're gonna be doing what we perceive to be like edgy or on the edge or what's working in 2025, and we're going to find out what's working in 2025 and beyond or not. I
Hmm.
had something else to say, but that went. So the only main rule that I had was we cannot go to Kyle for overall strategy.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
already given. That's a
we
given.
we we can't just be like, yo, Kyle, what do you think I should do? Right. But we could go to Kyle and say, I think we can go to Kyle and say, hey, I want to claim Amazon, like be an author on Amazon, is it an easy process, or what can we do? You know what I mean? Like if you
Mhm.
already know what you're gonna do, just since he's done it, we can ask him, I guess.
No, because then that means he's going to tell. We have to do it on our own.
Okay. Okay,
The
let
only thing that Kyle can do, the only thing Kyle can do is if
What if
I
it
need
was I can only answer yes or no questions?
oh
no, no. The only thing you could do is in my case, because I don't have access to certain tools that we use for backlinks.
Hmm.
Like Moon, you have access to your own set of tools.
I do, but like then we're gonna it could become a thing where you might have access to certain nicer tools than I do, or vice versa.
But
So
that's fine. Like the only thing that I'm going to be asking Kyle to do, because the way we have it set up right now in our little system in our world, is that
mhm.
I have access to certain tools that he doesn't have access to, and vice versa. So all I'm going to ask him to do is to do a particular something based upon like the limitations of that tool. Like I'm just going to say, hey, implement this. That's it. It's like if he came to me, he goes, I need you to run an ad to this landing page using this copy and this whatever. I'm like, okay, fine. Like, in other words, that's the only thing I'm saying. So I'm not going to Kyle for anything.
So you want him to help you use the tool in a certain way? Is that what you're saying?
There's like some tools I'm going to have him do, like, run links for me. That's it.
Oh my God, that's an overall cheat.
No, it's not, because don't you have your own software? You have that exact same software and you have someone else running it for you, right?
I
So what
mean,
does it
I
matter?
don't know which one you're talking. In all honesty, I don't know which one you're
Oh,
talking.
I'm talking about like SEO Neo or something.
Okay,
That's all I'm saying.
okay.
What I'm saying is
I was
this is,
like, because Kyle's got like mass page tools. He's got all these
no,
other
I mean,
things.
but I
I
mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like the thing is that I have a mass page tool as well that I know how to use, that I've already used with him.
fair enough.
Like, I mean, I have access to that and I already know how to set that up. That doesn't mean I'm going to do it. But
Okay,
what I'm saying is that I'm not going to go to him for anything. I'm not going to ask him how to do anything. If I'm going to do anything, it's going to be completely on my own.
okay,
However, like I said, the only thing I'll ask is, hey, I need you to run this thing for me doing this. That's it.
fair enough.
That's
Fair.
the only thing,
Okay,
which I
okay,
think is fair.
okay. We'll do that. We'll
I
do.
can tell you're really nervous. It's okay though.
Oh no, I just take things
Okay.
serious. Like,
No, no, I can tell you're nervous. It's all right. Fine.
I
Don't
mean,
worry. I won't. I won't let everyone know that I'm the better. I know this is your whole thing. She might
I
actually kick me out, Kyle.
will
She'll
let you.
kick me out of the Rank Advantage Phoenix.
I don't
Because
think she I don't think her ego is as fragile as some other people.
but your ego is fragile. You're going to kick me out of your own group,
I might.
and you're not going to let me become a permanent guest anymore. I'm going to have
I might.
to.
I mean, you do keep the like. Don't lose sleep over it. I mean, I can't help what happens in the future. Um, Phoenix and all rebirth. But no, this is honestly this is gonna be cool because I feel like we're gonna push our own limits and we're gonna use the tools we want to use, and either it's gonna work or it's not gonna fucking work, and we can always discuss what could have been done better. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? And then
100%.
maybe after 90 days, we see what like we implement what how it could be better and see what the results are from that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know who the fuck this Moon Hussain is. And how many names are there? How many people are there in the world with the name Moon Hussain? You couldn't have thought of that, right? Like
It's probably like a yoga instructor.
some textile.
Yeah, some like white yoga instructor with
He's like probably
dreadlocks
doing
and
like
shit.
chanting, like he's doing some chanting shit.
Yep.
It's some kind of bullshit because I had that domain. I just didn't think there was somebody waiting to jump on it. And
Wait, you had it and you lost it?
I lost it because I didn't renew it on time. And before I knew it, this butthole picked it up. And it's been theirs for a long, long time now.
But you know what you could do?
What?
I mean, you could just put in like a middle initial.
Um, I might have already done that.
Moon R. Hussein, just do that. You did mention that though, right? Like,
R is
I
R stand
okay.
for
I'll
rank?
tell you, I've registered moonhussainseo.com already.
oh,
Done that
smart.
already. Um, just
Interesting.
gonna yeah, we're gonna see. I'm gonna try to connect some entities together. We're gonna see where
Be a
it
good test. Yeah.
yeah.
That's
So
fun.
have you uh registered your domain yet, or does someone have it, Dimitri?
Oh, I think I have it. I think I got it last time.
Okay, good.
It's kind of funny because it's like, who's, but yeah, it's out there.
Okay.
I'm going to start working on it.
Okay, so we are all doing branding related type of
Hmm.
testing at this point. So we're all on the same page. I think this is going to be value packed because now we have different strategies that are going to come through.
Right.
Yeah, so this one's going to be super fucking interesting, you guys.
It'll be fun.
This is
Yep.
going to be a lot of.
I'm getting excited, man.
I
This is
am.
cool. It's gonna be fun.
I'm extremely excited, and there's no holding back on tools. There's no holding back on strategy. Nothing.
Dude, it's gonna be I think it's gonna be sick.
Yep.
Yeah, this alone could be a fucking course. Like
We'll
one.
turn it into a course.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Everybody in the group gets first access to it, but then we're gonna sell it for $1,500 to everybody else.
Fuck yeah. So
Mhm.
if you want access to this, it's 99 bucks per month only for now. Because let me tell you, this is gonna be the shit that's gonna be working
I mean, how are you gonna do the format? Like, what's the format gonna be like? Is it gonna be videos? Is it gonna be like, what are you doing? What's your
So
process?
we have video lessons, like these are the videos that are getting added in there, right? So we have a video where we talk about like a main topic and then we go into what we're going to test, right? Then 30 days later, we record the results we've achieved, each one of us with a test that we've conducted. And then that video gets added under, that one. So I'm trying to keep the themes together. And then folks will also get access to a Facebook group, Rank Advantage Phoenix. It's going to be private. It's where people can hold discussions on the tests we've conducted and ask us questions and stuff too, and maybe even submit like tests they want to see done, and we can choose one of them. So those are the
Whoever's paying for the course has access to this private group.
yes, absolutely.
How are you going to keep up if like someone cancels and like you forget to take them off? Is that going to be hard for you to do?
I mean, it could be a little bit harder, but I mean, even if they stay,
Who's gonna cancel?
I'm
seriously,
just saying.
first of all, dude,
I'm just thinking.
how
There's going to be that guy who wants to come in and scrape all the information and pay for 1 month and then leave. That's all I'm saying.
Hmm.
then guess what? He's gonna be like looking, he's gonna be super jealous of all the people who are holding the discussions on the tests he doesn't have access to anymore, even if I leave him
Right.
in.
Well, also, as we add in more tests and more stuff in there, we should raise the price because there's more value in
We
there.
will be. Trust me on
Yeah.
it. Yeah. So $99. This is just for the first 99 people. After that, it goes up to $199 per month. And then it's gonna be the regular pricing at $299 per month until we hit 300 people.
And then
So
what happens at 300 people?
what now?
What happens at 300 people?
We cap them. That's it. Only
No
300
more?
people, no more.
That's
Only
it.
300 people are going to get access to all this valuable information. That's it.
Yeah.
This isn't for
That's
everyone out there.
Hardcore.
Fuck
that is
you,
interesting.
Arthur.
That
I've
is
already got a few people in there. So some spots are already taken.
Yeah, hell yeah, they are. I'm so fucking excited because we've got more interviews coming up. We've got some big names in there already that are going to be checking out our stuff.
Hmm.
I've given access to Tim Collard, Chris Walker. There's someone else I'm forgetting off the top of my head. They'll be checking out the content too.
Hmm.
And you'll be definitely seeing mentions of Rank Advantage Phoenix in like some of the bigger groups tomorrow or day after, and maybe in the coming weeks. So
Cool.
this is exciting, you guys. I'm super excited about this.
Yeah.
I'm excited. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is cool.
Thanks for letting us be a part of this.
Yep.
Yeah, it's what a power lesbian does. At her table. No,
So
just
I'm going to assume that this is going to be open to people of all, walks of life, persuasions. You're not going to limit it to only Christian white nationalists.
no, it's open to everybody.
Are people of the, excuse me, are people of the LGBT community going to be welcome here?
They are welcome as well.
Will Shannon Leinert be welcome because I'm her spokesperson?
I think
Yes.
there's only room for one power lesbian in this group. I don't know.
Oh my God. And so now you're gonna make me get out with Shannon. I can't duke it out with Shannon. It's just
Actually, you know what? I want you and Shannon to duke it out to be like the queens of all the queens of all the power lesbians. What is it?
I will arm wrestle her. I can arm wrestle her. I'll do that if she's
I don't
in.
know if she can. She has like that. She have like that beer in her hand, and she can't. And
I mean, I
there's
don't
like that whole. Like what is that? That whole like gallon of booze that she
The
carries.
handle.
The handle.
Yeah.
That's it.
that
That's it.
Yeah.
bicep could be built because of
That's true. You never know.
no, I
Yeah.
could be at a fucking disadvantage over here.
Well, this is great.
A little
Thank
bit.
you.
Yeah.
All right. I think we've covered everything for this episode. We've got the new tests in hand, and today's the 4th. So by March 4th, we're going to have some answers and we'll be shooting a video around that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
For sure.
See you guys in the next episode.
Yeah. Talk later.
Bye.
Yep. Bye.